News these days, man. Trying to keep up with this whole Corona fucking crackdown. Mind you, you heard about the whole Marcus Rashford thing?
Marcus who?
Marcus Rashford. He's a... Alright.
No.
So, this is Papa Q. Papa Q, as you can tell from his accent, is not from the UK.
Hey, don't bait me out. Don't beat me out. Londoner, mate. Londoner. Born and raised. You get me?
Quickly name the cities you've lived in your life. Quickly.
All over the world. Just call me the UN child, bro.
You ain't in South America. Come on.
Say all over, bro. Africa, North America, and Europe.
Cool. So, yeah. So basically, Marcus Rashford, you know, has got a voice. He's got loads of money. One of the few fucking people in the UK that are doing this. It's weird. Very weird, considering how many rich people we've got in the UK. Is offering like a big bag of dough plus like a movement of people who are willing to volunteer. Provides free school meals for kids throughout, you know, winter, throughout December, throughout like the holidays and shit. Because the Labour government were the first to latch onto the idea that he had the movement, they jumped on the bandwagon, and then they put it, you know, forward in Parliament. Because Tories, Labour, you know, it's bullshit. Basically, we live in a bullshit government.
So
like,
basically, somebody
I can't believe the rules they're giving out to us. So when
somebody tried to change the trend of like what's going on, and they almost jumped out and said like, no, we're working on something here. You kind of fucking up our flow. That's basically it.
Nah, it's not even that. It's the fact that free money has come towards helping. Their job is to do work for the people, right?
Yeah.
Money's come their way, and a voice.
So and because they can help the people
because
more.
Because it became from an opposition side, they choose to make it political and say no.
Yeah, which shows to me what's more important to them. Helping us ain't what's so key to them.
Nah.
Helping the people ain't their key priority.
Nah,
and that just highlights it more. Like what we've always known and always said and which they denied and everything, they're showing it to us every day now. And you know what, another trend I've noticed now, I don't know whether it's because of social media and the internet and all that shit and everything, governments are, let's just say they're trying to reach out to anybody, like, you know the whole Ice Cube thing?
That's America, but yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, it's like somebody who's
with the
a
fake,
citizen and everything.
Make America Great hat with him and 50, that one?
Not just that, bro, he had a whole thing. He had he made a whole policy of how to, America can help and be better for black people. Right? And the reason why then, what's it called, Trump's party and Biden's party both reached out to him and said, can you come over, like we want to look at your plans and we want to see how we can get involved and make this go forward and everything. So Ice Cube went and met with both of them, and that's what started the whole thing. Oh, Ice Cube is like crossing the picket line, he's talking to the enemies, he went and talked to Trump.
I read what he wrote. He wrote a statement saying, look, I'm just like Marcus Rashford.
That's
a good fucking good example.
Now these are citizens, yes, citizens at a higher plateau with like earning wise and celebrity wise and everything.
And they're doing something.
Then they're doing something, and the government's like, oh shit, like we just got caught with our pants down. Like, what do you got going on? Or with the Marcus saying, nah, you can't do that. We got other things going on and everything.
Nah, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, when I'm hearing that, that's nonsensical, right? So when I'm hearing bullshit nonsensical laws about coronavirus lockdown, don't mix households, don't do this, don't fucking leave the country, don't be fucking chilling in the pub with your friends, make sure you sit in the garden, make sure you don't be at home, but be in the fucking bonfire in the garden. Get the fuck out of here, look. And they're saying, yo, but schools are still good, hospitals still running like normal.
Buses and trains can be packed like a motherfucker because we need the economy to keep working and moving.
I need people to comment on this. If you guys live in London, if you're a driver specifically, no disrespect to non-drivers, I need to know this. Have you noticed changes with the roadworks? I'm talking about like drastically going up. Like lanes being closed off and shit.
Bro, you don't have to be a driver to
down
notice that
like
shit.
crazy.
Bro, I've noticed it too.
You know, I asked someone the other day and they're like, nah, they always on their phone on the fucking bus, so that's why I just assumed that. But yo, it's ridiculous now. They're closing off so many roads that traffic is forced. It has to happen. Like on a regular, like 2 p.m. on a fucking, on A40 on a fucking little side road. It's nuts out here. We're talking about like
something is going on, bro. Something is going on. They got another agenda. It ain't about fucking saving us for COVID. It ain't about fucking making the nation healthier or, you know what I mean? They got another agenda going behind the scenes.
Yo, did we release the whole thing on the coronavirus yet?
Yeah, that's on there as well.
The second episode?
Second episode, I put it up as well.
Yo, subscribe, motherfuckers.
Subscribe, follow, like, share.
You know what? When it comes down to that, yeah, I swear down, it's gonna get to a level where. Alright, so last Saturday there was a protest. I didn't go yet because I'm still watching the masses like being played up. I want to see how it works out, and I'm being a pussy in that sense because I'm not part of the action, but I'm going to be in a sense. That's my own personal plan, but what's happening is like loads of people around different countries are fucking protesting the same time every Saturday at a specific hour or whatever, and I'm noticing like there's actually a bit more people every time. It started out with what, 200 people 20 weeks ago or something. Now it's like 2,000 people.
The word is getting out there, bro. That's
retarded. So like, I mean, that's the people who are active. I'm consider myself awake to this shit, but I'm not active in that sense yet. I'm going to want to do something at some point. Nah, maybe I'm baiting myself up for a fake arrest. God knows. I'm paranoid about this thing. I'm still new to this whole.
Bro, you're just like me. You're not a joiner. You know what I mean? I'm not the one to like jump on like whatever movement is going on and everything, you know?
You know what it was? I was saying this last time. I was saying we went to the Iraq protest and then the next day we went to war, right? So that was useless. What we should be doing is protesting, and when something doesn't go the way we're meant to go, then fucking, you know, protest
That's
even harder. So there is actually, I'm gonna put this to the
Did you get the email? I got the email from the last one we signed.
I don't know if you guys can see this shit. We'll see what I want. Basically, I don't even know if you're gonna see that.
Screenshot that and send it to me. I'll put it.
Yeah, basically, there's a thing called the Coronavirus Act. It's been running since like March, and every few months it gets reviewed. This Coronavirus Act allows police to stop anybody they want without reason, no suspicion of a crime, no nothing. If the Coronavirus Act is technically enforced all the way through, you could be in a house with your friend. If the police are made aware of this and you're not allowed to do it, they can just force entry. You can check this up on the fucking government websites here. Go and check out what's it called? Just the Coronavirus Act. Point being is like there's gonna be a link underneath this thing about the whole petitions for repeal the Coronavirus Act, because that shit is bollocks. It was like the terrorist act. Do you know the terrorist act? Alright, so if you're old enough, 7/7 bombings went off in London, and then anyone that was Muslim or Arab looking or anything that wasn't, you know, a certain type was like
couldn't have this back then.
You couldn't be going.
You couldn't.
Bro, I'd have the whole back seat of the bus to myself. To myself. Nobody would come near me. I'd be like chilling there with my fucking afro on my backpack.
Bro,
that was enough to scare people.
You know, it would be a great study, like the fucking psychological effect it's had on Muslim citizens and everything, bro. Because I remember living through paranoia, like everybody looking at me, like, you know.
Bro, I'd get
calls from my
verbally assaulted by some dickheads from across the street. They ain't got the balls to come across.
I'd be getting calls from like family members, and my first reaction is like, "Salam alaikum." I'm on a bus or a train, I'd be like, "Salam alaikum."
Oh shit.
Do you know what I mean? Like that type of paranoia, bro.
Nah, you see, that's a bit fucking wrong. That's wrong. I don't like that when you mean to feel uncomfortable while not speaking any language you want. This is London. This is fucking London. And if it's like go back to your home, yo, it's gonna be a case.
This episode,
if it's gonna be a case, if that's gonna be a case of go back home, brother, empty the museums. Empty like most of the fucking gold reserves.